What's going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Now, if you have been following my channel for a pretty long time now, you know that deep down, I am a extremely hardcore Call of Duty fan. Now, I do branch off and try out multiple different games. I love games like Rainbow Six Siege, Battlefield, milsims like Squad, Hell Let Loose. I enjoy pretty much any game that's a first-person shooter. But since the beginning of time, the main core FPS game that I've always dabbled in was Call of Duty. I've been playing since Call of Duty 2, the big red one, and I've still got every single Call of Duty game up to current date. I love the franchise. But like I said, if you've been following me for a while now, you know these recent years have been nothing but massive disappointments for me. Call of Duty Modern Warfare, Black Ops Cold War, Vanguard, each one slowly just pushing me further and further away from the franchise. But for some strange reason, there is something about Modern Warfare 2. We don't even have any information about this game. We don't know what the title of this game is going to be called. But, you know, the rumors are Modern Warfare 2 or Modern Warfare the Second. We could just call it Call of Duty 2022. But something about that game is giving me just a slight bit of hope. And the funniest thing is that Modern Warfare was probably my most disliked game out of the past three. I think Vanguard did it a little bit better. They basically took Modern Warfare, the whole formula, and perfected all the problems that we had with the original mix. But Modern Warfare, just as a game, is just ridiculously smooth. And honestly, when it comes to gunplay and just the overall atmosphere of the game, it was just phenomenal. It's crazy because Modern Warfare is exactly what I want out of a Call of Duty game, but at the same time as everything I don't want about a Call of Duty game. There were way too many horrible game design decisions, and I'll be honest, Infinity Ward usually makes more of a noob-friendly title compared to Treyarch games, which are a lot more competitive. You know, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty 4, Ghost, Infinite Warfare, pretty much every single game has many cheesy ways for any player to, you know, come in and stomp out. But Modern Warfare 2019 pushed it to a whole different level. The footsteps were louder than I've ever heard in any other Call of Duty game, matched with having absolutely no dead silence perk. The beginning of the game had absolutely no minimap and no indication of where your teammates were actually at. You had no outlines on, you know, the enemies or no outlines on your teammates, nothing. And the funny thing is that we had to force them to even bring back the minimap that we have in the current build of Modern Warfare 2019. Throughout the whole 2-week beta cycle for PlayStation users, they had to beg Infinity Ward through multiple stages to give us back what we wanted. And they pulled a dice with the same thing they did in Battlefield 5, where, you know, they would slightly change the time to kill a little bit and nobody liked it, so they'll slightly change it again and nobody liked it, and they'll slightly same thing here. They would slightly add something in, you know, they added outlines to your teammates. And we said, no, we want a minimap. They said, okay. They go ahead and add in a minimap, but absolutely nothing is on it. No teammates, no enemies. We have to, you know, emphasize a little bit more. No, we want a traditional minimap. They said, okay. They add teammates onto the minimap next, and we said, no, we want the traditional minimap. They said, okay, screw you. This is all you're getting. We never got the traditional minimap in Modern Warfare 2019. Vanguard fixed that, but only with using a perk. But rumors are the traditional minimap is coming back into Modern Warfare 2, the second, and a lot of other things as well. The rumors are looking really bright. Again, we have no clue if these rumors are true or not. But if Infinity Ward truly did listen to their community with Modern Warfare 2019, they could make a better change for this game. I have said it multiple times throughout the whole life cycle of Modern Warfare. I think the game is a blast, but there are one too many things stopping it, completely barricading it from being a playable, enjoyable experience, hence making it probably my most hated Call of Duty game. I don't even know, maybe to date. I despise the game decisions they made in that title. But if they fix the footsteps to make them more tolerable, if they went ahead and added good maps into the rotation instead of making the disasters that they put at the base version of the game, if they actually have content at launch instead of scheming us with no maps and holding us over, making us wait a half a year just to get a complete game of content, and obviously if they go ahead and polish off all the other tiny things that we as the community despised about the original form of Modern Warfare, then I can totally see a fantastic shooter coming out. Because for me personally, I have always trusted Infinity Ward. Believe it or not, Modern Warfare 2019 is the first Infinity Ward game that I absolutely hate. The second closest one would be maybe Ghost, but Ghost was saved from the competitive side. Pub matches was a disaster in that game. I completely understand that. But when you go into a competitive GB match, you know, game battles match, or just, you know, or playing scrims, all the cheese and all the bullcrap that makes it an annoying game gets pushed aside, and you only see the light of the game, only the, the normal loadouts, the normal weapons, the normal equipment, things that made sense in the Call of Duty game. And then obviously Infinity Ward's, traditional gunplay and movement and all that good stuff shined because you didn't have to deal with the cheese and Ghost. But not too many people played competitive. That's not what Call of Duty is all about. It's about a casual experience. But again, that's why I did for Ghost to enjoy it. But every other game, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, Call of Duty 4, Infinite Warfare. I loved Infinite Warfare, surprisingly. Everybody despised that game. I still to this day think I'm one of the very few people who actually enjoyed my experience throughout the whole game. Zombies was pretty cool. Again, I'm not a big zombies guy, so it's not really that crucial for me. Campaign was outstanding, one of probably the top Call of Duty campaigns in the whole franchise. And honestly, Infinity Ward, in my personal opinion, are the kings of campaigns when it comes to COD, because Modern Warfare 2019's campaign is just as good as Infinite Warfare's. It's like they just keep getting better and better with their campaigns. As technology gets better, their campaigns improve as well. Always a treat to play an IW campaign. And also, the multiplayer for Infinite Warfare was stupidly fast. I never understood why people hated it that much. Everybody always complains about very slow-paced, campy gameplay, but Infinite Warfare was probably one of the fastest Call of Duty games to date. And it really introduced the core style that we're playing today on Modern Warfare 2019. The smooth movement, the nice slick slide canceling, the great gunplay, it all resembles Modern Warfare 2019, just toned down a slight bit. I think one of the main reasons why a lot of people didn't notice this is because, believe it or not, having a wider FOV makes the game feel a lot faster. And even though, statistically and logically it does not make it faster, you're not running twice the speed because your FOV is wider, it makes the game feel different in many, many, many ways. Also with visibility as well. In the game, like Modern Warfare, where it's very dark, people blend it in very well, visibility is very crucial, and having a wider FOV is great for that. But for a lot of PC players, and even for console players who switched to PC for Modern Warfare 2019 and just used a controller over there, I think everybody can come to a conclusion that the movement, and the pacing had all the potential in the world to be one of the fastest Call of Duty titles. Boots on the ground wise. It was very quick, but the problem was the map designs, the, just simple gameplay designs, allowing players to, sound whore extremely easily, holding massive hardcore angles with a stupidly fast time to kill. It really made for challenging engagements, and like I said, it helped out noobs tremendously and made the gameplay much slower than it could potentially been. So what I'm hoping is that Infinity Ward learned their lesson. They have not given me enough reasons for me to hate them yet. Truly, I have enough faith in them from their past titles. Again, I'm a weirdo though. I'm a weirdo, so I'm not like everybody else. A lot of people hated Ghost, a lot of people hated Infinite Warfare. So for a lot of people, Infinity Ward is on a massive downtrend. But for me personally, they are not on a downtrend. I wouldn't really consider Ghost and Infinite Warfare massive drops, maybe, with a trailer and stuff like that for Infinite Warfare. But when it came to actual player retention and having a player base, it stayed pretty even, just as even as, Advanced Warfare or Black Ops 3, World War 2, Black Ops 4, all the other Call of Duty games that are coming out afterwards. So I gotta be honest, even though I've been pretty negative and I've lost tons of faith in the Call of Duty franchise, obviously, especially with Vanguard, as you've seen no content pretty much on this channel revolving around that game, and my channel is pretty much a Call of Duty channel, so it's been a really rough time for COD, but I do have some sort of faith that Infinity Ward could potentially turn things around here. I mean, just look at Warzone for an example. Pretty much everything that we wanted to change in multiplayer was perfect in Warzone. A normal working minimap, the UAV scans working normally, all the perks working normally, everything just works fantastic in Warzone. But multiplayer, it didn't work an absolute bit. You look at Warzone and you see people pushing around constantly. They have extra health because of armor, so they can take more engagements. The UAVs actually work properly, and they can actually see individuals and players on the minimap. When people shoot their unsilenced weapons as well, they show up on the minimap, so you can find more players across the map. It's a lot more action. It's a lot more fun to watch. You go over to watch Modern Warfare gameplay, nobody's moving. Everybody's playing very strategically, extremely slow, because they took more of a milsim approach on the game. Like I said, from the foundation, it wasn't even supposed to have a minimap, let alone show you where your teammates were at. It was supposed to be literally zero HUD. It was supposed to be stupidly hardcore, and that's just simply the direction of the game. They could change as much as they want, but it's running into the same situation as Battlefield 2042. The foundation has already been set. You can change as much as you want afterwards, but the foundation they chose is already in place. So hopefully they make a completely different foundation for Modern Warfare 2 from the ground up. and we can get a good Call of Duty shooter. But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like. If you almost hate it, leave a dislike. Also, if you're brand new and enjoy the content, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification button. Also, want to chat with me, this do so. I have a Twitter and Discord, both linked down in the description. And also, want to catch me live streams of video games over on Twitch, linked as in the description as well. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in. See you all next one. Peace out.